to Eat, Drink, Explore Media's Market Fresh, live every Thursday evening right here on Crush 92.5 FM. Now, broadcasting live from the heart of downtown San Luis Obispo, here's your host, Randall White.
And a very good Thursday evening to you, everyone, as we kick off another live edition of Market Fresh, heard each and every week from 5 till 6 o'clock right here on Crush 92.5. Great to have you with us, everyone, on this 28th day of March. We're rounding out the month pretty quickly here, heading into the fresh produce-packed month of April. I am your host, Randall White, sharing my passion for local and sustainable foods each week. You can watch a video simulcast of the show online. It is live as well at eatdrinkexplore.com. You can also use our free, that's the four-letter F word we love, FREE, smartphone or tablet apps. Just ahead in our Fresh News segment, a recent study shows pesticides can scramble the brains of honeybees. Also, can organic foods help you live longer? We'll talk about a new study there. And our weekly look at how popular crops are coming along here in California. You know, we broadcast Market Fresh from the heart of downtown SLO, right above Higuera Street between Osos and Morro, so we can watch and listen as the city's famous farmers market comes to life, and that is happening as we speak. The roadway has not been shut down yet. That's still about a half hour out. Our goal is pretty simple, to get you in touch with the acronym FLOSS, F-L-O-S-S, which stands for Fresh, Local, Organic, Seasonal, Sustainable. We're physically at the downtown SLO Thursday night market, but we highlight offerings available at any one of your favorite San Luis Obispo or Santa Barbara County markets. So keep that in mind. If you know of a great Central Coast farmers market vendor, let us know. If you have a favorite restaurant that features locally grown produce, hey, does your bartender mix up an amazing farm-to-glass cocktail? Just drop us an email anytime. The address radio@eatdrinkexplore.com. Join us on Twitter and Facebook as well. Our username in all cases is eatdrinkexplore, all one word. We invite you to join us on Sunday mornings from 8 to 10 here on the Crush 92.5 FM for our weekly Eat, Drink, Explore signature broadcast. That one focused on current trends in food, much like this show, but also beverages, travel, tourism. We take a look at the whole state. It's our goal each Sunday to give you the tools you need to enjoy California's treasures in a healthy, sustainable, and community-focused manner. Our sponsor this week, this hour of Eat, Drink, Explore Radio, brought to you by Avila Winery in Paso Robles. Open daily from 10 in the morning until 6 o'clock in the evening with complimentary wine tasting and cave tours. You know, Avila was voted by Wine Spectator magazine as one of the best tours on the entire Central Coast. Avila Winery is located on 46 East in Paso Robles. For more information, you can log on to eberlewinery.com. That's EBERLE winery.com. Let them know you heard about it on Market Fresh. Straight ahead on this hour of the Market Fresh program, we're headed up the road to Cambria, where Mike and Carol Broadhurst run Dragon Spring Farm, growing pesticide-free citrus. This coming Sunday is not only Easter, it's also National Oranges and Lemons Day. So we'll get some insight from these two about the tasty varieties and how to pick good ones at your local farmers market. Then during the 5:30 half hour, we hit that time of the year for the kickoff of the Avila Beach Fish and Farmers Market season. It's not a year-round market. It's just in the spring, summer, and early fall, and it kicks off tomorrow night. So we'll have our guest in studio, Julie Andrew Scott, to tell us what's new this year along Front Street in this tourist-friendly beach town that we love so much. And the Fresh News Report is coming up. Great guests and another fun night at the downtown San Luis Obispo Farmers Market. It is all straight ahead on this edition of Market Fresh. I am your host, Randall White. Keep it right here on Crush 92.5 FM. We have a great hour ahead. Stick around. It's
Market Fresh on Crush 92.5 FM.
California business owners, entrepreneurs, farmers, authors, and other professionals, this message is for you. We're looking to highlight those of you who give back to the community, care about the environment, and have the health of our state as part of your business model or focus. Our new California Love website is in the beta testing phase. So, during the next few months, we're offering free listings to qualified people or business entities. It's a win-win situation. You help populate our site with quality, locally owned California companies, and we help direct customers to your business or product. Simply head over to caluv.com. That's CA as in California, LUV as in a cute way to spell love.com, and enter the information for your business today. Why wouldn't you? It's easy and it's free. caluv.com, the California Love Business Recommendation Tool. It's time now to tap into the Market Fresh grapevine for the latest news affecting the fresh food and beverages you love so much. A new research out of the UK shows a connection between pesticides and what's known as colony collapse with honeybees. The study indicates bees become easily confused after contact with two commonly used classes of ag chemicals, causing their brains to essentially scramble. Colony collapse has been a concern for several years now, as bees, as you know, play a vital role in pollinating crops. Eating organically grown food may help you live longer. At least research out of Southern Methodist University in Texas is pointing in that direction. Researchers there used fruit flies to test how diet may affect lifespan and found the insects eating the organic foods not only outlived those on a conventional diet, but also had greater fertility. Extracts of bananas, potatoes, raisins, and soybeans were used for the study. Fruit flies are a popular test subject for scientists as they are genetically closer to humans as one might think, and they do allow for rapid results because of their short lifespans. All right, time for the California Crop Report. Last week's weather, good for most of the state's vegetable crops, including squash, cucumbers, eggplants, onions, and garlic. Those are all at the top of my vegetable lists. Stone fruit season still months away, but we're happy to report that cherry trees are now blooming, and peaches and plums already seeing petal fall. Citrus, including oranges, mandarins, lemons, are getting near the end of their seasons. Blueberries are blooming, and in some areas, you may see them at your local farmer's market within a couple of months, we're told, maybe even less. Vineyards around the state starting to see some leafing out, and the always popular Hass avocado continues its season. In fact, record California avocado shipments are expected for Cinco de Mayo festivities, about 5 weeks away. The 5th of May falls on Sunday this year, just as St. Patrick's Day did, you may recall. So you can expect themed parties to stretch through the entire weekend. Joining us on the line right now to talk about the surge in avocado popularity nationwide is California Avocado Commission spokesperson Jan DeLicer. Welcome to the program, Jan.
Thank you, Randall. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Now, the commission's headquarters are in Irvine, is that right?
Yes, we are.
And what's the geographic range for California avocado production? I think San Diego has a big chunk of it, right? And then it moves north?
Right. It runs from San Diego County into Riverside County, Orange County, up in through the Oxnard, Ventura, Santa Barbara areas, into San Luis Obispo, Morro Bay, and then heads up into, we've got some acreage up in the Monterey Bay area as well now.
Oh, okay. Then, you know what? Then I'm lying to my guests when they come to visit, because whenever we head up Highway 1 just past Morro Bay, you can see some avocado groves off to the right. And I always tell my visitors, I think those are the farthest north avocado groves planted in the state. But no.
Yeah, until recently you were correct, but there is some acreage now up in the Monterey Bay area.
And I imagine acreage needs to grow and expand because there's an expanding taste nationwide for California avocados.
Well, there absolutely is. The avocado consumption in the U.S. has been a remarkable story over the last 10 years. We've seen, I think it's approximately 200% increase
Wow.
And we're really thrilled with the increases that we're seeing during the California avocado season, which runs the peak availability basically is from March into October.
March into October. Okay, I don't know why I always think of it as a winter crop, but that wouldn't be the Hass, right? Which is the most popular avocado. It would be like the Bacon and Fuertes?
Right. There's about 8 commercially produced avocado varieties, and if you go back a couple of decades when California was the only source of supply for avocados in the U.S. Besides Florida, we did supply year-round availability, and some of the varieties like the Bacons or the Pinkertons or the Gwens, the Zutanos, those were more of the kind of the fall and winter varieties. Mm-hmm. And there are, you can get a Hass avocado year round, but the eating quality is absolutely at its best from spring through fall.
Jan, I was born and raised in California, but I've lived in other parts of the country, some very cold areas and some other ones that aren't so bad. But the one thing that I always found funny on menus whenever I went out to eat is if a hamburger or a salad had avocado in it, it was instantly a California burger or a California, salad. Just that one ingredient was what gave it the right to change the name to California. But it seems to me avocados, while they're all grown here, are now becoming a favorite no matter what state you live in.
It's very true. The demand across the country has grown, and I think that's due in part to the love for California avocados during our season, but there's also other sources of supply in avocados at other times of year that allow it to be on the menu year-round. But the California, what you just said is one of my favorite parts about working with the California avocado industry is that it's an iconic brand, the California avocado, and to see if you order a California omelet or a California eggs Benedict, or as you said, a California hamburger, or you see a California Cobb salad, it's always got avocado in it, and it's something we're really proud of. I think avocado growers in California are as well.
Throw a little sourdough in there, and then it instantly becomes a Frisco burger.
There you go.
It's always funny when you travel and you see those sorts of things. And so the estimation for this coming Cinco de Mayo is that we'll have record shipments out of state?
Yeah, we've got for Cinco de Mayo, the celebrations are expected to create consumption to the tune of 87.3 million pounds, and that is the largest consumption projection for a Cinco de Mayo event. Mm-hmm. Another, you've talked about Cinco de Mayo here, and it's a great eating occasion and lots of opportunities to use avocados in different applications or usage ideas. Another, key period of time during the California avocado season that is coming on the horizon is the summer holidays, and anywhere from Memorial Day to 4th of July or Labor Day, they're just key American holidays where that California avocado fits in very nicely with the menus and the events and activities going on.
Jan, there was record avocado consumption this past Super Bowl.
There was indeed. I think that you're seeing kind of a common thread throughout, and that is that. I mean, we saw it for St. Patrick's Day. Any occasion or event or opportunity that brings people together, the diversity of usage with avocados and the way they're being incorporated across all day parts is really causing increased consumption.
Jan, there's an increased interest in vegetarian and vegan diets, and at home we follow that to some degree, and I know I use avocados in place of anything I used to use that was creamy. It sort of fills that mouthfeel for me.
It's just a great nutrition-packed piece of fruit, and so it's got the satiety working for it. So it creates satisfaction after you eat it. It's a great fat replacement. It's a nice source of 20 essential vitamins and nutrients. It's really a power-packed, natural way to eat.
I love it. California Avocado Commission spokesperson Jan DeLicer. I almost gave you a promotion there, Jan.
That's right. Thank you, Randall.
Thank you so much for joining us on Market Fresh.
Thank you so much. Take care.
And stick around, everyone. We have a check for you in just a little bit on oranges and lemons. National Oranges and Lemons Day is coming up this Sunday.
It's Market Fresh on Crush 92.5 FM.
California business owners, entrepreneurs, farmers, authors, and other professionals, this message is for you. We're looking to highlight those of you who give back to the community, care about the environment, and have the health of our state as part of your business model or focus. Our new California Love website is in the beta testing phase. So, during the next few months, we're offering free listings to qualified people or business entities. It's a win-win situation. You help populate our site with quality, locally owned California companies, and we help direct customers to your business or product. Simply head over to CALUV.com. That's CA as in California, LUV as in a cute way to spell love.com, and enter the information for your business today. Why wouldn't you? It's easy and it's free. CALUV.com, the California Love Business Recommendation Tool. Hey, farmers market fans, listen up because we're launching a new show just for you. Join the Eat, Drink, Explore radio network each Thursday evening from 5:30 to 6 for a healthy dose of recipe sharing and food news. We broadcast our show live from the historic downtown San Luis Obispo Farmers Market, but the information shared is designed for anyone who has a love of fresh, seasonal produce and locally made artisan treats. So whether your favorite market is located at San Francisco's Ferry Plaza in downtown Santa Monica, or if you're simply a member of a CSA, you'll love our weekly Market Fresh, available live each Thursday evening at eatdrinkexplore.com. And if you missed the show, follow our updates on Facebook and Twitter for links to the recipes shared, video from the show, and other great information. Eat, Drink, Explore Radio's Market Fresh, helping perfect your California flavor. And welcome back to the program. I'm your host, Randall White, broadcasting from quaint downtown San Luis Obispo. Today it is 19 minutes past the hour and time to celebrate the end of California's citrus season. Well, citrus season sort of has a nebulous start and end here in California, but for the most part, we're winding it down. You know, it's not just Easter Sunday on this March the 31st. It's also National Oranges and Lemons Day. And joining us on the guest hotline right now is Mike and Carol Broadhurst with Dragon Spring Farm in beautiful Cambria, where the pines meet the sea. Mike and Carol grow pesticide-free oranges and lemons, a second career after retiring from agricultural research up in the Bay Area. Hey, welcome to the program, you guys.
Hi there. How are you, Randall?
Fantastic. I'm a little on the jealous side of you both. Every time I go to Cambria, I think, what if I could move my career here? What a great
It is a nice place to live.
What a great place to have a second career, and what an interesting second career, farming.
Yes. We've enjoyed it. We've been on a steep learning curve, even though we were in agricultural research before.
Right. And so what made you decide to do citrus and several other crops?
Well, we actually inherited most of the citrus when we bought this farm 12 years ago.
Oh, I see.
And we planted a lot of other things like avocados and blueberries in the interim time.
Yeah, blueberries are a relatively new crop to California, are they not?
Yes,
They are indeed.
Yeah, and so you guys are on the front edge of that. I love to find California blueberries at the local farmers market when I get a chance.
I actually believe that we were the second farm in San Luis Obispo County to plant blueberries.
Is that right? And blueberries don't typically, in the past, these are, different strains that can handle the warmer climate?
Right.
That's correct.
I see. Usually you have to find things that can handle the cold. In this case, you need it to handle the warmer. So let's talk citrus. What sort of oranges do you grow?
Most of our trees are Valencias. We have about 1,000 Valencia trees.
And those are the yummy eating oranges, which California grows most of the eating oranges in the U.S., right? And Florida grows most of the juice oranges.
Well, actually, the Valencias are juice oranges, but you're right, they are disappearing from California, and that's one of the reasons we're pretty well known for them.
I see. Is the Valencia the only type of orange you grow?
No, we have some navels as well, and a few blood oranges but not. It's a relatively small amount.
We're coming into blood orange season?
That's exactly correct, yeah. We'll start picking here in a few weeks.
So people can begin to look for California blood orange mimosas on their local menus. If they're lucky. And then,
if they're lucky.
Right. And then you also grow lemons, one of my favorite varieties, the Meyer, but you have some others as well.
We have a Meyer, which are really nice and sweet and wonderful. They almost turn a dark orangish yellow when they get ripe.
Yeah.
Then we have Eurekas, which I like the flavor of more than a Lisbon, but they don't grow as uniformly attractive as a Lisbon does.
Oh, are the Eureka lemons the one that have a really thick, sort of warty skin?
A little bit, yes.
Okay, I had one of those trees in my yard when I was going to college many, many years ago. And I got spoiled, being able to put like lemon in the water and make my own lemonade and that sort of thing.
Well, they're good. They're really good for that. I think they have more flavor than your usual lemon, and people really love them. We love them.
So National Oranges and Lemons Day falls at the very end of March. People think of citrus as a wintertime crop, and it is for the most part, but do I understand that the seasons, like for instance, the blood orange season's just getting started?
Well, we're late.
Oh.
We grow ours on the coast side of these hills here, and the cool weather slows them down. So we're always 2 or 3 months behind the regular crops. So like our navels are coming, and we're just going to start picking them next month. And the vast majority of navels, which is what you were calling the eating oranges, were started in Christmas time and are kind of done.
Oh.
But we start ours now in April, so we're actually 4 months later than Christmas.
But this is a wonderful time of year around here, as you imply, because a lot of things the oranges are just beginning to bloom now, but the grapefruit have been in full bloom for the last month or so, which we also grow grapefruit, I should have mentioned that. Mm-hmm. And the lemons in this particular climate tend to flower and set fruit pretty much year-round.
Yeah, I've noticed that down here in San Luis Obispo. Boy, it must smell great.
Oh, it's beautiful, yeah.
Sometimes we have an orange tree in our backyard, and sometimes the perfume from when it's flowering, the perfume from it is so strong it's almost sickeningly sweet.
It gets a little heady sometimes.
Right.
In fact, most people, so grapefruit is not common in this area. Most people I think it has the nicest fragrance of all the citrus. It's just absolutely stunning.
I'm a big fan of grapefruit. Your groves there are pesticide free. Is that difficult to do with citrus?
Well, we sell almost all our citrus at farmers markets, and people are willing to accept the ugly skins on the citrus, knowing that the fruit inside is going to be high quality and pesticide free.
Yeah, when you don't use the pesticides, you get sort of what looks like dark dirt on the citrus, right?
That's correct.
But it's completely harmless. You're not eating the skin anyway.
Yeah, that's actually caused by a insect that we don't spray for, where a leaf touches the fruit. The insect gets in there and builds a nest and mines the skin.
Mm-hmm. I found that if you just take a brush with some water, you can clean that skin right up at home if you're into displaying the citrus out on a table or something. Because I think citrus tastes much better when it's not refrigerated, and so
you're absolutely right.
If you want it to look great, it's an easy clean. And I actually look for the dirty citrus at the market because then I know. Then I know it's pesticide free.
Yeah, you're not the only one. We get several customers. I go, these are really ugly. They go, that means they're good.
I like that. That's great. We're educating. That's what we're trying to do here. So tell me, Mike and Carol, you're there in Cambria, and Cambria has its own farmers market on Fridays?
Every Friday, rain or shine, 2:30 to 5:30.
Where is it located?
At the Vets Hall, which is at the corner of Main Street and Cambria Drive.
For people that aren't familiar with Cambria, you almost couldn't find a cuter town. It's full of artists and great food, and the setting is just stunning.
Yeah, we're very pleased from the farmers market perspective living here because I can't quote any numbers, but I believe that we have a far greater turnout of locals here for our farmers market than you get in most communities.
Yeah. Like the hardcore, they show up every week, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's credible, and it's as much a social thing as it is getting good produce.
All right. You know a lot of your customers by name.
Almost all of them.
And isn't it? And then when a new one comes by, you kind of know it's a tourist, so then you give them the Cambria charm.
Right.
Which
then you get the sales pitch, and they say, then they get to taste the oranges instead of just buying them because they don't know yet that they're so good.
Right. Oh, so are you one of the vendors that hands over the little slices and kind of loops the customer in that way?
Yes. We've been known to do that.
I love that because you get to sample a little and then you get a taste for it, and you think, yeah, I want some of those at home. Mike and Carol Broadhurst with Dragon Spring Farm in Cambria, California. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you.
All right, time now is 28 minutes past the hour. Stick around. There is a lot more to come. I'm your host, Randall White, and you are listening to the Eat, Drink, Explore Radio Network. Don't forget about Oranges and Lemons Day. Stock up. Oh, and by the way, you can find more information on Mike and Carol's Dragon Spring Farm at CambriaFarmersMarket.com. You're listening to Market Fresh here on Crush 92.5. California business owners, entrepreneurs, farmers, authors, and other professionals, this message is for you. We're looking to highlight those of you who give back to the community, care about the environment, and have the health of our state as part of your business model or focus. Our new California Love website is in the beta testing phase. So, during the next few months, we're offering free listings to qualified people or business entities. It's a win-win situation. You help populate our site with quality, locally owned California companies, and we help direct customers to your business or product. Simply head over to CALUV.com. That's CA as in California, LUV as in a cute way to spell love.com, and enter the information for your business today. Why wouldn't you? It's easy and it's free. CALUV.com, the California Love Business Recommendation Tool.
Seems everybody's going organic, including lawn care. Did you know communities across the country are converting their lawns, playgrounds, and playing fields to an organic care program? And it's working. You can safely control weeds and pests and have a beautiful lawn. Your kids, pets, and water supplies will be safer, and your neighbors will be green with envy. Oh, and in the long run, organic lawn care is cheaper than doing it the conventional way. Switch to organic lawn care today. Visit pesticidefreelawns.org. The folks who brought you this public service message. Check out pesticidefreelawns.org today.
At the American Lung Association, we're fighting for a day when we can all breathe easier. We're fighting for clear skies over every city and healthy lungs throughout the country. We're fighting to free millions of Americans from the addictive grip of tobacco and the devastating effects of lung disease. The American Lung Association isn't just fighting for air, we're fighting for all the things that make it worth breathing, and we can use your help. See what you can do at fightingforair.org.
Market Fresh, broadcasting live from the heart of downtown San Luis Obispo. Here's your host, Randall White.
And a very good afternoon, everyone. 5:33 now the time here on this, what's shaping up to be a really beautiful afternoon for the market, the downtown San Luis Obispo Farmers Market. But we talk all markets here on Market Fresh. But we're physically located at the Thursday night market, and you can see if you're watching our video simulcast right now, it is setup time. People are getting their, I think that's the Giuseppe's pizza oven that they're setting up there that you can see right now. We've got all sorts of organic vendors just across the way from us. We're between Moro and Osos on Higuera, just above Pete's Coffee. So if you're in the area, look up. You'll see us broadcasting right there. Well, great to have you with us, everyone. We are kicking off one of my favorite markets of the year, the season for it anyway, tomorrow night. It is the Avila Beach what used to be known as, wait, let me backpedal. What used to be known as the Avila Beach Fish and Farmers Market starts tomorrow, and we are announcing here on Crush 92.5 during this segment a brand new name. Market Manager Julie Andrews Scott joins us, and a very good day to you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah, so during the commercial break when we were talking, I was saying, Julie, is there ever fish at the market? Because when I go there, I look for fish purveyors and I don't see them. And you said, you know what? We're changing the name. And so what's it called? What's the new name?
The new name is the Avila Beach Farmers Market. So we left out the fish because a lot of our fishermen weren't able to join us.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to do any false advertising. But we do have fish tacos and other seafood products that are available.
Yeah, there's plenty of fish there. Not the kind you bring home to cook later, raw, but yeah, lots of prepared fish food.
Right. You'll have to drive out to the pier. There's 3 fish stores out there that'll take care of you.
Yeah, it's right there. Mm-hmm. There is fish available if you're looking for a market that has fresh fish. I believe they're starting to sell it now on the Saturday morning market that's right there in the Embassy Suites parking lot in San Luis Obispo. They've hooked up with, is it Slow Catch or... we had them on the show a couple of weeks ago, and I can't think.
It's not Old Port Fisheries?
Fresh Catch.
Oh, someone else?
Something like... It's out of Morro Bay.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, this is not a rain or shine market.
Right. We have a rainy day policy at 2 o'clock. If it is raining, the market is canceled. So we're going to just, think sunny thoughts for tomorrow, because we did have a little bit of sprinkle today.
And I saw that there was a chance of rain in the forecast. I think that's more for Saturday, though.
Right.
So you should be good for tomorrow's market. There was a slight chance of rain tonight, and it was supposed to be mostly like 80% cloudy skies. That's completely changed. It looks beautiful outside right now.
It's gorgeous.
And it's warm, warmer than some of the markets have been. So I highly recommend people come down here and check it out tonight. Now, your season runs from April 1st, no fooling.
Well, actually, the 29th, Good Friday, tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead to Monday.
And through the end of September.
Oh, so perfect. Good Friday, Fish and Farmers Market. People can have their fish tacos there and still be obeying the Lenten season.
Exactly.
Back when I lived in the Midwest, fish fries were huge. Like every single restaurant you could possibly go to, it didn't matter what the restaurant was, had some sort of fried fish on the menu on Friday nights, but we're a little healthier here on the West Coast, so you can get a good fish taco that's not necessarily sauteed, right?
Yes.
Or even grilled for that matter.
Yes.
And then I've always been a little bit curious why you closed the market at the end of September when October and November is some of our best weather coastally here in California.
Oh, that's correct. We do have an Indian summer, but we don't like to tell everyone about it. Basically, we have a lot of produce that's not available later on in the season, right. And our sales kind of drop off, so we just keep it a 6-month market.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's fun. It's fleeting, and that makes it more reason to go out to it when it is there.
Right.
Because I do think about that when September starts rolling around. I think, it's Friday night, we should go out to the market. Oh, actually, we should go out to the market because it won't be around much longer.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's a special treat.
Now, one of the things that I like about the market is its mixture of music. You never know what you're going to get. It might be a 70s rock band. It might be banjo music. It just changes every week.
Right. We collaborate with the Mr. Ricks and put together the band schedule. And this year we have a couple new bands. We have the Gypsy All-Star Band, as well as Monty Mills joining us. So a little country flavor and some more reggae. That'll be good.
I love that you can get out to the market without driving. Well, you have to drive part of the way, but you don't have to circle around looking for parking. You have that terrific Avila Beach shuttle. Who operates that? How does that work?
That is a collaborative grant from the Avila Beach Foundation and RTA. And they fund the farmers market to have a route that runs every half an hour. It goes out to Port San Luis all the way to the Avila Hot Springs, and then a park and ride at PG&E and down by Woodstone Marketplace. So if you ride the market, you get a market buck. So this is a market buck that you can spend, one per vendor, please. And you can use this to buy anything at the market. So we want to promote using the trolley, parking outside of Avila to help with our traffic issue. And it's $3 to park in the parking lot. And there's something on the works about having metered parking in Avila. So more people might want to park out at Port or down at the hot springs or the park and ride and take the trolley. It runs from 4 to 8:20 on Fridays.
From 4 o'clock until 8:20, and the market ends at 8 o'clock?
Yes.
So that's good. You can get the whole market in.
Yes.
And still take that trolley back.
Well, you can also ride your bike. The Bob Jones Trail ends up right there on the promenade, so it's a perfect way to get there. We have over 30 bike parking areas, so there's a lot of bike parking on the promenade.
There's two issues that you just brought up. One is the Bob Jones Trail that I love so much. I cannot wait for the extension to be put in between San Luis Obispo and the current trailhead.
Right.
The other thing is, I don't understand why there's not a bus that goes from San Luis Obispo to Avila, or even that connects you to where a trolley stop might be. You have to go all the way into Pismo to catch.
Well, actually, you can take the RTA all the way to the Avila Hot Springs. That's a stop.
Oh,
and
really?
then that's also a trolley stop. So you can connect in from San Luis Obispo, and also you can connect in to going down in South County.
I'm going to have to is that new this year? Because I feel like I called and I was trying to work out any possible combination I could. But, okay, so the Springs is a stop. That's what you said?
Right.
The Hot
Avila
Springs.
Hot Springs is a stop.
Okay.
So you can park there, and also DePaulo and Sons is another stop for the RTA.
Okay.
And our trolley will go out to DePaulo and Sons and Shell Beach too.
Because sometimes you ride and then you want to supplement with a bus, ride your bike, but you don't necessarily want to do that whole round trip,
Yes.
So a bus really comes in handy in those cases.
And there's bike racks, and we're working on getting surf racks.
Oh, really? That would be great.
Way cool for the Avila trolley. So we'll see.
Absolutely. I lived there. I lived in Avila Beach in the late 80s for about a year, and I never surfed. I did some body surfing, but that doesn't really count.
Well, it's not the best surf beach, but it's still fun to go out there and play. Actually, there's a beach trolley that runs from Port San Luis all the way to Pismo through the summer, May through, I believe, September, and it's a free trolley. And it goes from Avila, Port San Luis, all the way to Pismo Beach. Free beach trolley.
That's great.
So that's another free way to get to Avila.
Avila is blessed with some of the best weather anywhere in California. You just have that unique, what is it, the way that the land is laid out that blocks the fog and gives you so much sun and lighter winds.
It's a protected cove with the mountain ranges all around it. So it's wonderful for hiking, biking, hanging out on the beach. If you haven't paddleboarded, you really should try that. If you haven't taken the hike out to the lighthouse, that's amazing too. You can actually paddleboard out to the lighthouse.
They've really opened up that lighthouse. It used to be pretty restrictive. You had to get your name on a list to be taken by a docent and that sort of thing. And now there's multiple ways for you to get out there, and it doesn't matter your mobility. They have
trolley rides,
something for you.
Trolley rides on the weekends.
We're speaking with Julie Andrews Scott. She's she's the market manager for the new Avila Beach Farmers Market. We're dropping the fish part just because fresh fish isn't available at the market, but plenty of fish to be eaten there. In fact, I think of it more as almost like a prepared food market. It's so much great food.
Wonderful food, and we're adding more farmers and more vendors. So come on out, locals. Check out, come and enjoy your favorites as well as try something
Really,
new.
more vendors. That's good.
More vendors. We're having the rock fountain removed.
Oh, really?
So we'll have some more room for vendors there, and we've added some new ones already. So
let's talk a little bit about, you were mentioning to me during the commercial break, there will be cooking demonstrations.
Right. The last Friday of the month, we'll have cooking demonstrations. And if you ever want to have a market tour, I'll give you a private market tour. Just come and see me at my manager's booth. I'm right across from the music. And let's see, I think we have Pete's Pierside is not joining us. The restaurant's no longer with us, but they're going to come back at the end of the month and show us how to make their ceviche that we're all going to miss. So that'll be a special treat. You might want to come out for that.
I love Pete's Pierside, and I love their ceviche.
Yes, so that could be a special treat. So that'll be the last Friday in April. The last Friday in every month, we'll have a food demonstration.
They're out on the pier, so you can still...
They are no longer there.
Oh, they're no longer there?
Yeah, so it's a special treat to have them come.
Oh, I realized that when you said they're no longer with us, I thought you meant just at the market.
At the market and their restaurant. So.
Oh, bummer.
I know. We're going to have a lot of sad customers, but
yeah.
There's other treats, there's other favorites, and maybe you'll find some new ones.
That's right. Close the door and open a window, or what is it?
Yes, something like
that. I definitely have that expression off. But Julie Andrews Scott with the Avila Beach Farmers Market. Season kicks off tomorrow. Best of luck with the 2013 season.
Thank you so much. Come and hang out. We'll have some fun.
Go hang out with her, folks. All right, stick around. Just after the break, we'll have the Farmers Market weather forecast and a few other things.
It's Market Fresh on Crush 92.5 FM.
California business owners, entrepreneurs, farmers, authors, and other professionals, this message is for you. We're looking to highlight those of you who give back to the community, care about the environment, and have the health of our state as part of your business model or focus. Our new California Love website is in the beta testing phase. So, during the next few months, we're offering free listings to qualified people or business entities. It's a win-win situation. You help populate our site with quality, locally owned California companies, and we help direct customers to your business or product. Simply head over to CALUV.com. That's CA as in California, LUV as in a cute way to spell love.com, and enter the information for your business today. Why wouldn't you? It's easy and it's free. CALUV.com, the California Love Business Recommendation Tool. Hey, Farmers Market fans, listen up because we're launching a new show just for you. Join the Eat, Drink, Explore radio network each Thursday evening from 5:30 to 6 for a healthy dose of recipe sharing and food news. We broadcast our show live from the historic downtown San Luis Obispo Farmers Market, but the information shared is designed for anyone who has a love of fresh, seasonal produce and locally made artisan treats. So whether your favorite market is located at San Francisco's Ferry Plaza in downtown Santa Monica, or if you're simply a member of a CSA, you'll love our weekly Market Fresh, available live each Thursday evening at eatdrinkexplore.com. And if you missed the show, follow our updates on Facebook and Twitter for links to the recipes shared, video from the show, and other great information. Eat, Drink, Explore Radio's Market Fresh, helping perfect your California flavor.
Market Fresh, broadcasting live from the heart of downtown San Luis Obispo. Here's your host, Randall White.
5:49 now the time. Hello, Crush 92.5 FM listeners. We are broadcasting live from the heart of downtown San Luis Obispo. I'm your host, Randall White. This is our final segment for Market Fresh because they're ringing that bell in 20 minutes, 10 minutes from now, and they start selling prepared food. You know, like the world famous tri-tip, and boy, that menu has sure expanded now that you can get just about anything downtown here. Lots of great stuff, even for the vegetarians and vegans. Bliss Cafe offering some of their goodies. Okay, so if you're coming to the market tonight, you know we've got Easter on Sunday, so children and their families are invited this evening to hop along the bunny trail, visiting different businesses throughout the downtown while collecting candy and treats along the way. Sounds like fun. Are adults allowed to do that? Because that might be kind of fun. So pick up your treat bag and map of participating businesses, we're told, at the corner of Choro and Higuera. And keep your eyes open for the bunny, because he's looking forward to taking pictures with you. According to the Downtown Association's website, children will have the opportunity to take their picture with the bunny in the alcove of Jim's campus camera at 770 Higuera Street. I'm not sure about that, though. I don't know if that was updated because, you know, after 42 years, Jim's campus camera finished its last day of business on Saturday, March the 23rd. So sort of disappointing to see that go. Some of the equipment we have right here at the E-Drink Explore studio came from down the street. Entertainment-wise, Nipomo Street, look for Matthew Walker. Broad Street, it's Grand Central Music, another long-time business here in SLO. Garden Street, look for Audio Revolution. Choro Street has the Cuesta Jazz Ensemble. That'd be fun. And then Morro Street, more jazz. This one's the Crustacea Jazz Band. I don't know, they all dressed up like crabs and lobsters. Who knows? Little Mermaid. Market Forecast, Market Fresh Forecast, brought to you by weatherelement.com. In a word, clearing skies. In fact, it's really turned out to be a nice night. When I first put this forecast together, I had mostly cloudy, but that is not the case any longer. Temperatures 57 at 6 o'clock, and then look for about 50 degrees around 9. Winds have really dropped off. Now we're just looking at around 3 to 10 miles per hour out of the west-northwest. Hey, a couple of new restaurants have popped up right in the farmers market region. So if you're downtown and you're not looking to grab a bite to eat from one of the vendors, check out Pluto's. This one is on, is that Choro? Yeah, Pluto's is on Choro, just off of Higuera, in between Choro and Marsh, or in between Higuera and Marsh. And lots of fresh food there. I just walked in, about 2 hours ago and checked out the menu, and lots in the way of fresh produce. And then just around the corner from Pluto's on Higuera Street is a new place called Eats by Design. It's in that old hotel building right next to Chipotle, I think that would be. And this is one of those places where they have a lot of farm fresh produce on the menu, and you sort of pick out what you want and order it, and then it's just as the name states, Eats by Design. You design what you want to eat, and then they cook it for you, and I think they bring it to you. I haven't eaten there yet, but it's always fun to try and support some of the new. It's hard to start a restaurant, you know, so give these folks a shot, because the problem is most restaurants go out of business not long after starting. So if you're down here and you don't want to eat what's available from the vendors, like I say, give those a go. Hey, we never told you how to find out about the farmers market online. If you go to Facebook, the Avila Beach Farmers Market, if you go to Facebook and just search Avila Beach Farmers Market, they have a great constantly updated Facebook page. That's where you could find out also if it's canceled because of rain. On the web, it is avilabeachpier.com, and then just go to their events section, and they'll tell you there as well whether it has been rained out. I don't think that happens very often. I should have asked Julie, actually, how many times the market's been rained out, because I can't imagine it's happened often, not with the weather we have here on the Central Coast, and not this year, a very, very dry year. In fact, the head of the California Natural Resources Board just issued a statement today saying that the new snow totals have been taken up at up in the Sierra Nevada, and it is not looking good. So we have that to worry about. Don't forget, if you do head out to the Avila Beach Fish and Farmers Market, which starts tomorrow night, and you take the trolley, you'll get a market buck. They actually pay you to take the trolley, and you can spend that dollar at any one of the vendors that are downtown there. So you don't have to pay for parking, so you save money there. You don't have to pay for gas, at least that last stretch that the trolley would take you. It's a really fun ride, actually. My family does it when they come out to visit, and the trolley ride's part of all the fun. And then on top of it, they give you a market buck to spend. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Like, why you would go any other route other than, like Julie mentioned, taking the Bob Jones Trail, which is always a ton of fun. Our first segment we spoke with for this coming Sunday is Oranges and Lemons Day. So we spoke with our friends out in Cambria. The Cambria Farmers Market is tomorrow as well. We've been speaking so much about the start of the Avila Beach one. We want to remind you, if you're not in that region and you're more up in North County, go check out our friends in Cambria and buy some of their produce. They make a lot more. They grow, I should say, a lot more than just oranges and lemons. So it is... I don't have it right in front. Oh, I do have it right in front of me. Mike and Carol Broadhurst with Dragon Spring Farm. And the easiest way to find them online is to go to they don't really have their own website. You can go to the Cambria Farmers Market website, and that's super easy. It's CambriaFarmersMarket.com. If you did not have a chance to write any of this down, don't worry. EatDrinkExplore.com. Go to our program summary. We always give you links, even to our news stories. We give you links to where we found that information, including the California Avocado Commission and the record sales they're expecting to see for the upcoming Cinco de Mayo festivities. And when I was speaking with the spokesperson for the Avocado Commission, I wonder what the number one avocado eating day is, and I think it was probably Super Bowl, but Cinco de Mayo's got to come in second place, you would think. So 5:56 the time right now. The market, as you can see if you're watching our video simulcast, is really starting to pick up some speed here, and we have just looking here to switch over a camera. Let's see, I'll do that right there. Yeah, we've got all sorts of, it's one of those nights the sun came out and people are like, I'm getting out of the house. It was cloudy earlier. I want to enjoy this day. So get down here and enjoy it. We are broadcasting live from the San Luis Obispo Thursday night farmers market right along the city's famous Higuera Street. Don't forget to download our smartphone or tablet device apps via the Apple Store or Google Play. Those are the two places you can get it. Thank you to Anthony Renaro, our audio technician and all-around great guy. Also, our guests, Mike and Carol Broadhurst with Dragon Spring Farm, and Julie Andrews Scott with the Avila Beach Fish and Farmers Market. All our links at eatdrinkexplore.com. I'm your host, Randall White, saying
it's
for everyone.
Fresh on Crush 92.5 FM.